メークルコケツ開幕おはようございます。Hold on. Why is yeah, it should be selecting my microphone and stuff. So it's kind of odd why it's not really speaking. Like my model isn't really, like the mouth movement isn't really moving. So I'm a bit of in a pickle here. I don't know. So, but anyways, yeah. So this is Rokuro. So yeah, it's been a while since our last Japanese lessons, I'm afraid. Usually we have it on a Monday, but I do, yeah. So there's a reason why I actually put it to a Thursday instead of like the usual, you know, Monday or Tuesday. But for now, a bit related to the reason why, I have like a bunch of stuff going on in here that I actually want to just, you know, like I actually just want to be able to, you know, do it stuff. But it seems that it's not always the best, I guess. Is it actually like working properly for me? I'm not. Oh. Yeah. So, oh, there. Okay, so relating to the reason why I'm not really. So why is it on a Thursday, Rokuro? Part of the reason is part of the reason is basically from the title. I'm basically moving away from my iPad because quite frankly it's really old. Like my iPad is really old that you don't even want to do anything with that anymore. Like even I don't want to do anything with that anymore. That it's that bad. But yeah, with that, I want to show y'all the reason why. And if I could just like make my thing work. Okay, let me transfer to the usual. So since I mentioned earlier, I'm no longer using my iPad. In turn, I'll be using, you know, the usual like desktop layout. But yeah, part of the reason is, oh my god, this is like quite noisy. Hold on. Oh, there, quite better. I know there's like quite a lot of scuff from me, so I apologize for that, and I hope for your like patience and stuff on the matter. But yeah, so this is the main reason why I'm starting to shy away from my usual iPad setup. It's because I have an XP pen. Rokuro, why? If I were to actually, you know, if I were to actually tell the reason why, it will probably be funny. But for now, I'm actually struggling to make the stylus work. If I could... At this point, I could use some help. I think... Oh. No wonder it wasn't working. So, there. I think it's quite better now. Yeah, if I could just, like, remove this. So, I'll just make it, like, the date today. Which is, why is this 2025? Kuniko 来てくれてありがとう. So, thank you for coming. So yeah, if you were here last time as well, so the last Japanese lesson would be the last time we'll be doing it on an iPad. Yes. So I am no longer going to do my Japanese lessons on an iPad, but instead do it here. So the reason being, I have a pen tab. You see this? Yeah, I got influenced into getting a pen tablet myself. So, with that, maybe I could actually try doing some art. Like, I could actually, like, start trying to draw for myself. Like, from, like, a really, really beginner, like, really bad beginner. But you know what? So, also for song requests, just the usual exclamation point, SR, and then add your YouTube link. I think that should be it. But yeah, before that, I actually want to bring to your attention the last, like our previous Japanese lesson, basically. So, what happened to our previous Japanese lesson? Oh, yeah, the unsay-so allegations will never end. Like, come on, see this? Like, come on. So yeah, remember last week we talked about habitual action? Like, of course, before that we already learned how to, what do you call it? Conjugate verbs in Japanese. And then we talked about like some usage of the present tense of that tense we actually did beforehand. So which includes habitual action, future actions, and then of course we introduced a lot of particles. Like what are like the main particles used in a Japanese sentence? So you have o, which is the subject, e, which is the goal of movement, and ni, which has so far 2 uses. There will be more as we move on with learning Japanese. So there are 2 for now. So ni can either be goal of movement as well, so same as e. So you can actually substitute this e with ni, and it's still the same thing. No one's going to complain. Or it could be specific time numbers. So 日曜日に、新宿に2丁目に来ます。I will go to 新宿2丁目 on Sunday. So that's like a classic example. Oh, 一緒に I haven't actually taught that, but eventually I'll teach that vocabulary. Because that's an adverb. That's an adverb that usually, because, oh, you know what? I did mention masenka. So you can actually put 一緒に in here. You can actually put 一緒に in here. Yep, Rokuro say so? What's that? Say so? そのわけないだろ. Anyways. So yeah, welcome to, I guess, our new So I guess welcome to our newest format of Japanese lessons. So I'm still writing by hand. But what I'm going to do is yes, this is all my handwriting. Sometimes I feel lazy. Jang. And then lessons. Ta-da! Not bad, right? Here's the problem though. I'm not sure if I can put in hiragana on top. I don't think I can. It's not R18 if it's just mere words. Oh my god, I probably had to like change a bunch of settings here too. And I may have to adjust my seating position. Because from here on, I would focus more on my pen tablet. I mean, depends. Like, Japanese lesson Rokuro has never been say-so. Never from the start. So yeah, so this is read as shokyu. So this is how you would divide this. I know a lot of these words are not really like beginner friendly words, but I'd like you to like learn nonetheless. So shokyu means beginner. And then Nihongo is the Japanese language. And then Jugyo is basically lesson. So it's this one is, you know what, not gonna lie, this is quite fun. Although I'll have to do a bunch of like, Control Z, Control Z. Control Z. Undo, undo, undo. So yeah, I know a lot of these we have already learned like 2 weeks ago. So if you have missed those, please just visit my VODs on my YouTube channel. Also, we've learned some kanji, which is kind of nice, So, so this week's, basic Japanese lessons would basically be a continuation of lesson 3 of Genki 1. I may have to like remove a bunch of these just to like clean it up. I'll just clean this up. I also have like the remote control too of like yokai. Okay, so we'll start off with, you know, word order, because I believe it's one of like the more important yet lesser taught portions of the Japanese language. And what do I mean by that? If I could start with a header, I guess. Oh, it doesn't really clean it up for me. Like, I was hoping it would like clean it up for me. Like, for example, I would do this. You know what? I won't, you know. This is like the first time I'm doing this format, so I'm bound to make, you know, some discoveries. So we are basically continuing a good portion of grammar. I would like the pen tablet to be a bit closer to me, honestly. Yep, a lot of things I am discovering on the fly. So grammar in Japanese is bunpo. Kind of interesting, right? And then I should probably make it like a star. Oh, you know what? I could go with this kind of feels way better. So the first section would be, you know, probably the most important one, word order. feel like a teacher here, you know? So to a certain extent, Japanese sentences are fairly flexible in the arrangement of sentences. To a certain extent. Okay? Only to a certain extent. Of course, you'll have to like consider like the general arrangement. Maybe it's not just maybe different, it's actually significantly different from English. So so let's consider this example. So I will switch to black ink for the body. I keep on forgetting so let's have this example. So example would be so I will sacrifice my name first. I probably have to like continuously like scroll here. Rokuro-kun wa oh, I just realized something. Wasn't there like something here? Oh. I am powerful. I am discovering all of these like page layouts. I am so powerful. But you know what? I'll just return here. So going back to the example, so let's consider the following example. I probably should. This is like the maximum zoom, right? So this is like my name. So this is Rokuro. Rokuro-kun wa what do you think works better for you? Should I go with this, or are you okay with me using this like character to speech basically? If I would do something like this. Like this. So grammar or aw, look at Japanese. You know what? Next time I'll ask around. You know what? This should be like, I'll put in here grammar instead. Does it want cursive instead? No. What do you want? Oh my god. You know what? I'll just type. And then so that, you know, everyone can see, you know, what I'm writing as well. I'll just go with this. So grammar or bumpo. Unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to, like, you know, put in. So the first one being word order. So we first consider this example. So Rokuro kun wa, my bro forgot the 9. Ashita. So there's a reason why I'm putting spaces right now, because I want to like emphasize like the potential like differences. If I could do something nice, you know what? I'll just use this is the font from Wuthering Waves, by the way. Oh, this. And this is better off being color blue, honestly. Ugh. What's good? So, 明日家でDon't ask. Whoopsie. A big mistake from me. So I'll put in the English subsequently here. So topic. Oh. So if you notice, you have like the time, place, object. So see like the placement here? Rokuro kun wa ie de, ashita ie de ero manga o yomimasu. So what would be the English counterpart? It'll be this. Ero manga. Of course, the thing we like. You know what? For additional, would I be able to put in stuff here? Like, I hope so. You know what? I give up on Yobigana. So yeah. So what's like the problem now? So the topic here is rokuro. So this is the topic also in English. So we have more or less a really nice correspondence here. Where is my green? Right? A nice correspondence. But here's the problem moving forward. Rokuro-kun wa ashita ie de ero manga o yomimasu. So where's the verb? In English, it's or immediately in the front, right? But then in Japanese, it's at the very back. See the problem? I wish we could do something like this, Oh, I could do this. See this disconnect? Right? And then where is your object in English? So Rokuro will read, so it's like to the back. And then the object would be if I could, you know, just like you know, funny how I'm actually taking longer here than when I did it in my iPad, which is kind of funny. Yeah, I think I would have to ask for like good software. I think this should have been at his house. But yeah, so the object here is erotic book. See how it's like really, really opposite? And then at his house, really like it's basically reversed if you've noticed anything. And then tomorrow basically is ashita. So yeah, so the topic remains, the position of the topic remains the same, but the rest of like the details are just reversed. Yeah, basically reversed. Yeah, it's that bad over here, y'all. So, would be nice if I'd be able to provide another example, which I will do. So let's have another example here. What's a good name? Oh, because I've been seeing like Idolmaster Side M stuff recently on my Twitter feed. Let's go with my favorite, you know, my oshi inside M. That is Taiga Takeru. Yoku. Let's say at around 5 p.m. What's kinniku again? Kintore. Hold on. Okay, never mind. Got it. Sorry, something fell. So in this one, we have the usual. So we have the topic. So, and then all of a sudden we have like a frequency. So something like this. So Taiga Takeru-san はよく午後5時頃ジムで筋トレします。Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to provide readings here. Yeah, Yomigana. Let's make this bold. So the English would be Kintore suru is basically weight training. So this will be like the can I like skip this song? So yeah, as usual, so the topic remains, you know, the same here, right? And then often it's around right here. To have this. I guess everyone's lurking? I don't know. But yeah, and then does weight training. So that's the entire verb here, right? And then at the gym will be the place. And then lastly, gogo goji goro. So at around 5 p.m. So that's how it looks like. Or sometimes in English, the often sometimes goes to the very back, right? Like, Taiga Takeru does weight training at the gym at around 5 p.m. often. Or sometimes it doesn't actually make sense, so the frequency can actually go to like the front. So Taiga Takeru often does weight training at the gym at around 5 p.m. So yeah, so except frequency, I guess. Except frequency, a lot of the details get reversed in Japanese. So hence, sometimes you'll hear all additional details in Japanese, and then you'll just hear the very verb that ties all of those details together at the very end. So it's kind of hard to track that sometimes, you know. Let me actually remove these. So yeah, whenever we learn Japanese, this is probably one of the most important things to take note. Okay. This is kind of fun, right? So yeah, because you know we have frequency adverbs before, so I think frequency adverbs deserve, you know, a separate topic here. Whoopsie. I think this is let me see if I could like write this. Wrong. Yeah, frequency adverbs in Japanese are basically hindo no fukushi. it says grammatical errors, but then it's not really telling me what grammatical error. Like, okay. So, we have previously learned a bunch of like frequency adverbs. I think I have it here. Nope. If you could like let me take a search for it. Oh, here. So a lot of the adverbs that we have learned last time, like before, are frequency adverbs. So amari, zenzen, taite, tokidoki, yoku. So we of course there are like some here as well. Like where is my mainichi? Here. Mainichi, maiban. So you can use those. So for example, can you have this? Okay, so Tokidoki. Oh, sorry. So I have this example. Do we have Ruby here? This is Tokidoki, by the way. Just want to let you know because, you know, in OneNote, it's kind of hard for me to put furigana. So it's hard for me to put in the readings. Sometimes. So if you notice, I used the word tokidoki. So in this case, a tokidoki means sometimes. that if you remove that, if we just say, Uri-kun wa espresso nomimasu. So Uri-kun drinks espresso. So it becomes like just a general habitual statement. Just like a habitual descriptive, sentence. But by adding this frequency verb tokidoki, which means sometimes, we get to identify how often Uri-kun drinks coffee, Of course, you can have like the opposite as well. You can describe how infrequent someone does something, So if we take this example, what's a good name? A good name for me to shame. Who do I shame? Who would like the honor of getting shamed? Myself again? Ah. This is a theoretical person, okay? Let's say so kisaragi, this is read as kisaragi. Kisaragi. Oops. Wa, Amari. Don't ask me about this. So in English, erodoga is just like erodoga. Yeah, basically like your traditional porn is just like, erodoga. So in the English, in the English equivalent of this sentence, so amari, right? So amari and zenzen, we use the negative form of the verb, right? So for example here, Kisaragi-san wa amari ero douga o mimasen. So Kisaragi doesn't watch porn very much, which is good for him, you don't have to like cloud your judgment with just like unrealistic imagery. But anyways, so you can use frequency adverbs to describe how frequent or infrequent someone does an action. Yeah, that's basically the gist of it. Any questions so far? I'm really tired, not gonna lie. Yabai zo. Yabai. By the way, here's like my desktop wallpaper. Hi. Goro-kun says hi. Goro. Woof woof. Wang wang. Bark bark bark. No, I'm not a dog. No, I'm not a dog. Shut up. I think with that, we can move on to our next topic, which is... Okay, so remember last time here when we had... where we introduced like particles here? There's a reason why I left wa untouched. There's a reason why I left this one untouched, like the topic particle, because the topic particle deserves its own topic. Like it deserves its own separate discussion. And thus we have so if you're curious, what's the Japanese for this? So this is... Sometimes I feel lazy. So yeah, the topic particle, wa. I like this song, not gonna lie. Okay, so what have you noticed? What have you noticed so far in our examples here? A lot of these examples have like, you know, Uri-kun wa, right? Kisaragi-san wa. Even here, Taiga-takeru-san wa, Rokuro-kun wa. You know. If there's something I forgot, it's the ku. is this? I'll fix this later. So what have you noticed from all of these sentences? For majority of the time, for a lot of times, the subject in a Japanese verb is the topic as well. So there's a good overlap between being the subject, and being the topic. But in the Japanese language, you have to be explicit in determining what your topic is, or your subject. For what do I mean by that? The topic particle is basically, a particle that not describes. A particle that presents the topic. So it's a particle that presents the topic in a sentence. But the thing is, the topic isn't necessarily the subject. So what do I mean by that? So let me propose an example. Also because Solomon is like the hot topic in Fate Grand Order right now. He'll be my example. Alright, Solomon-kun. 週末は大抵何をしますか? So in English this will become So what have you noticed here? So the word immediately before wa is the topic, right? Rule of thumb. So what does this sentence imply? That you're not really talking about Solomon, but you're talking about what? The weekend. So this is actually one of those cases that demonstrate that the topic isn't necessarily the subject in a sentence. So treat the topic particle as basically it. It just describes what you're talking about, what you want to talk about in that sentence. Okay? Although you'll see for a lot of cases that the subject in a Japanese sentence is also the topic. So there's a good overlap. But the Japanese language makes the topic relatively separate from the subject. Okay? Okay? So for most part, the subject can be the topic, right? For most part, the subject is the topic. But there are also cases where the object is the topic. Okay? So it really depends on what you want to emphasize as the speaker. So let's consider this example. I'm thinking of like a good example right here. So, oh, there. But look at the difference. So this is our topic. See how you're not really talking about yourself, but you're talking about tomorrow. Hence, you have the topic particle immediately after tomorrow, 明日. So we have 明日は京都に行きます. So yeah. Sorry about that. I think it's partially because I've been like overeating, so I'm like kind of want to sleep. But then at the same time, because of my guilt from overeating, I went to the gym and went for a 20-minute Stairmaster. Yeah, if I recall correctly, like my heart rate reached like 167 beats per minute. Yep. That fast. And then sometimes you would ask, there are like cases where you would ask something like this. No, not here. Yeah, sometimes you'll just get asked. Sometimes you can just ask this. Like, see, in certain scenarios, you'll have something like this, where you would just ask like, oh, mango hanwa? So, what about dinner? Like, how about dinner? So, in this case, the topic particle wa here is used to direct the listener's attention, to a certain matter. And you basically want to like invite comments, whatever, from that person. Okay? Okay, is everyone good so far? Does anyone have questions? Any questions so far? Besides the age rating of my Japanese language streams? I mean, to be fair, because these are mere words, I think I can stop at R15. That's like the beauty of it. Kuri-kun, mo ichou no? Oh. Oh, dozo. What's the problem? Oh, when are we going to learn juicy stuff? I'm not sure myself. Whatever works, I guess. Like, maybe on the next vocabulary session, like you can ask, Sensei, what's the word for this? You know? Oopsie. I'm not condoning, but I'm not condemning either. As for what I mean by that, up to you. Open for interpretation. Rokuro is not say-so at all. Like, who would have thought? By the way, I only have like these, media requests during the stream. So when it becomes a VOD, when it becomes like a VOD, I have like a filler music instead. How convenient is that? It's hard to adjust these kinds sometimes. And that's actually all of like the grammar for lesson 3 of Genki 1. So we can actually move on to kanji. I keep forgetting this isn't like, my hands would not do anything on this pen tablet. I keep forgetting about that. Oh no, it's fine. No need to be sorry. So next one would be we will be getting some kanji. What have we learned last time actually? Can I check? Okay. OneNote doesn't support like scrolling here. I have to use my mouse. Uh-oh, kanji. Uh-oh, kanji time. So kanji is written as this. I butchered that a bit, sorry. And there's only 2. So if I were to like write that properly, there. So I'll have to start with actually a drawing. So let me just go through the things that I need. Okay, so our first kanji would be about I might want something else entirely here. Oh, there. So our first kanji would be kanji that means fire. So the kanji means fire, and I'll draw it right now. I think it's one of those kanjis that are... I probably need a thicker brush here. Maybe this? This is too thick. So yeah, this is relatively easy. For like one reason. You'll just have to draw these two notches first before the kanji of a person basically in the center. And that's it. So if I would try that again, I would have, so two notches here. So note how I just go down like this. Does it have to be anything fancy? And then second one is just a bit going back. And then person. That's it. The kanji for fire. So what are like words that usually get involved with this? Like for example, we have Tuesday basically. So one example is the word Tuesday, which is kayobi. Let me just write this down. That was like my worst writing of that kanji. So this is kayobi. Which is basically Tuesday. Okay? So, by itself, like just this word, we would have... Oopsie. Heat. So it's just heat, which means fire. Nothing, you know, nothing too special. Nothing too shabby. And then let's have like another word that involves this kanji. So kaji, which means a fire incident. So yeah, we have some nice examples. And that is the kanji for fire. Let me just remove this. Hey, this is not bad. So, let's go to our next kanji. I wonder what this button does. I'm not sure myself. I'll probably just have to request help. So the next kanji means water, like water. Like for those who have watched Naruto, you have Katon, Suiton, Futon. What else? Doton, right? Inton, Mokton, Yoton, or something. So so you know, this is so the next one would be water. So this is how it's written. So let's try it again. So first stroke is just a straight down with the hook at the end. And the next one is basically foot. Make it like a bit equal. So something like that. And then third, fourth. So just think of like K, I guess. In certain cases, these two touch. In certain cases, these don't. But they should be just like close together. So something like that. Yeah, something like this. So let's try that again. Not bad. Just don't make it like too long though. Yep, this should be it. So that's the kanji for water. So by itself, so this kanji by itself is just mizu. So this is just read as mizu, which means the water. And then let's go for a next word, probably so we discussed last time Monday, like Sunday and Monday. Remember, Sunday is Nichiyobi, day, and then Monday is moon, basically, Getsuyobi. And then Tuesday, as we have noticed earlier, is what? Kayobi, fire. So the next actually is water is Wednesday. So suiyobi. I could make these two smaller. So suiyobi is Wednesday. You know what? Let's have that as an additional vocabulary too. Mizugi. Mizugi is swimsuit. Okay. So we have, we have two kanji down. So let's have our next word. Our next kanji. I'm sorry. This means tree. Are you ready for the hardest kanji in your life? Just kidding, it's not really hard. Here you go. Yep, pretty straightforward. So we have this, and this. Yeah, I think it's because I'm dealing with like varying pressure. Like because I have a pen tablet, which is like pressure sensitive. Just like I am sensitive. Just kidding. So just four strokes basically. So we go with the top one first, and then bisect the top one. And then from that intersection, diagonals. That's it. I think I'm more comfortable writing this smaller, on which we have this. It'll take some time for me to get used to the pen tablet, I'm afraid. Anyways. Okay, so what are good examples? So by itself, the word, by the kanji by itself is just this is just read as ki. Which just means, you know, no shit, Sherlock, it's a tree. So how about, you know, how about like the calendar date? Because we've already been having this pattern of like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So are you expecting a Thursday? Well, you should, because Thursday is mokuyobi. So mokuyobi is Thursday. I've just mentioned that. Okay, so what else can we have? Let's have this word. Hold on, if you could like give me the liberty of okay, thank you, got it. Mokuzai. So mokuzai means lumber. Or wood, you know? So yeah, if you're noticing a pattern already, so kayobi, suyobi, mokuyobi. So what is, thank God it's Friday, we'll know from the next kanji. So next kanji is the kanji for gold. Are you prepared? Because this may be a bit more, you know, complex than the first ones we've learned today. So we have this. So first, we have this like sort of house thing. And then underneath, good so far? And then a vertical line to pass through until the bottom. And then there. Gold. So if I would try to write that faster, I'll have something like this. No. I actually got it right earlier. So you have the roof, right? And then after the first two here, immediately draw the line coming down. And then there. So if I would try to do it that faster, yep, that's it. The kanji for gold. So which by itself is actually kin. Or sorry, kane. So this is either gold or money, so kane. Or sometimes we just say okane. So okane is money. Or just kane, you know? And then the moment you've been waiting for, what is Friday? Kinyobi. So Kinyobi is Friday. Like, the thank God is Friday kind of thing, you know? Oh, since we're here at the kanji for gold or money, would you like me to share a sussy word? The word is kintama. Kintama literally means a golden orb. But it's also a colloquialism for balls. Like, no, I'm legit, I'm serious. To verify, let me like type something. Yep, I was correct. So is everyone good so far? Okay, so next kanji. So we have covered Sunday, Monday. So Sunday is, you know, sun. Tuesday is earth. Moon. Monday is moon. Tuesday is fire. Wednesday is water. Thursday is wood. Friday is gold. And Saturday is our next kanji, which is earth. Or soil, actually. So earth or soil, but it's usually the soil, because if we refer to like the greater earth, it's a different word entirely. It's like daichi, something like that, which is a different, word from the kanji I'll be introducing. Okay. Don't blink. Done. That's it. Like, I'm legit. Like, that's it. So, what's the thing about it? So, first stroke, second, and immediately go for the third. Note that the third stroke is longer than the first. So you have something like this. Okay? So arokuro, what happens if the bottom stroke is shorter than the middle stroke, like above? You'll have this, right? Which means differently. This is like a different kanji altogether. You'll see this from something like Kanji, a swordsman. So way different things. So by itself, soil is read as tsuchi. Funny how I have this Chinese, song currently. So by itself, it's just tsuchi. So how do you say Saturday in Japanese now? It's I would like to zoom this in. So doyobi, which means Saturday. Okay? This is like pretty boring, You have either tsuchi or do as readings, We're good so far? We have 5 more. We have 5 more kanji. So don't hold your breath yet. Okay, next kanji is The weekday kanji. So we have this. So we have 3 parts for this. So think of like, so I'll write it first. I know this is pretty difficult, but think of this as 3 parts. First part is this. That's part 1. Second part is this. Third part is this. So first part is basically just this but compressed. Second part is to yo on top. It's just remember the katakana for yo. That's it. And then the last one is probably like the hardest one. So we have this, and then right here. See how it touched the intersection? It's meant to be that. You can actually go a bit longer. And then 2. That's it. So if we combine these parts, like these 3 parts, right? We'll have something like this. So let me write that all over again. So first on the left side, and then on the upper right side, so notice how I have the first 2 parts of this kanji occupy less space, because the biggest space occupier is actually the third part, which is this. So 1, 2. All right. Don't worry, it has only one reading. The yo. So in fact, you have been seeing this already in our previous kanji. You know, yobi, which means the day of the week. So in fact, we already have, oh sorry, I've been trying to adjust my sitting position. So for example, we can go back to like, Sunday. So nichiobi. Oopsie, I was trying to like adjust the mic arm as well. Now that I think about it, I actually write small, like pretty small. You know, the funny thing about this is that it's almost always paired with. It's almost always just used as this yobi, which means the weekday, like day of the week, which happens in this example is Sunday. I know there's a lot of strokes here, but I just like y'all to be patient, I guess. I hope. You know what? Since I have this tablet, like this pen tablet, I actually would like to be taught how to draw. I am so welcome to be taught how to draw. Like, I want to be able to draw my ships, you know? Oh, this is actually pretty fun. Like, if you just draw, like, strokes, whatever. Like, for example, you have, fun, like, a flowy hair. I don't know. Anyway, so next word. So next kanji. You know what? For our next kanji, we'll have to hold off. So I think this should be enough for now, because we haven't actually described a bunch of these things. Like the next one should have been, you know, spoilers. Next one should have been these. These four. But I'm not going to do these for now, simply because this is technically lesson 4 kanji, you know? But that's like next time, it's fine. A relatively short Japanese lesson stream wouldn't be too bad as well, you know? Let me just switch this to all caps. So this is now if I remove this, you know, it doesn't, it, not bad, right? Right? It's not too bad. So you have the grammar here, the kanji. I'll try figuring out how to put in furigana. So that'll be like a problem for me, but I have like an entire week, I guess. But yeah, so if you notice, so I have like this lovely pen tablet. And also, things I bought for for the season. Another one is this. So if you notice, yeah, this is... So what I bought is a new audio interface. This is called the Audient ID4. Sorry, Audient ID4. So yeah, I'm actually like pretty excited to... So what happens to like my old audio interface? So my old interface is Yamaha AG03 Mark II. So that mixer is actually better for streaming, but not really good for recording. So the reason why I have my current, audio mixer or audio interface is because I want to be able to produce like better recordings, so that my mix artists don't have to suffer really much from the lack of like quality in my recordings, because that becomes a problem at some point, So in the meantime, I'll probably like have to explore like several programs for me to be able to teach Japanese better. Ay, pota. Zeri-san, nande? Wow. Why all of a sudden there's like, I miss you too, ano ba? Look at I know time zone really sucks, and now it's like I think we have a 14-hour difference. Yeah, that bad of a time difference. But yeah, just to like I know. So takeaways for this lesson, probably the word order. Always remember, except for the topic or the subject, which kind of disappears in certain cases. A lot of like the details tend to reverse in Japanese. And also the usage of frequency adverbs to indicate how frequent or how infrequent someone does something. Yeah, so homework for myself would be programs that let me just, Oh yeah, I have been coerced by someone to upload all of my VODs on YouTube. Like all of my basically I have an archive on YouTube. Even like my cover music videos are on YouTube as well, so haha. You know what? I can access it probably. Hold on. Hold on. So yeah. So all of my stuff are in here. So the games thank you so much. So my game streams are uncategorized. They're not categorized. So what I have what I actually put on playlists are my song covers, basic Japanese lessons, so those are like the beginner level, N4 level, so that this is like late beginner to early intermediate level. And yeah, and I have like a bunch of short videos as well if you're interested in TikTok style brain rot. Which is funny because my short videos tend to be the ones that gain more views. It's probably because of like the YouTube algorithm. Like I guess formal learning, but then you know what? There's like a textbook actually for like intermediate Japanese, which covers basically N3. I think it's like the Intermediate Japanese by the Japan Times. It's published by the Japan Times. I'll search for that book. I'll send you more like details. But yeah. So yeah, for those who are kind of bored and just want to like listen to me speak in Japanese, fail in Japanese, なんかごめんなさい. So yeah. So for the newcomers as well, if you have noticed, my Japanese lessons are now being done on my desktop. For one reason, this. So I recently bought an XP Pen Artist Pro 16 Gen 2. Oh, wait. Hold on. Can I just like copy this? Oh my god. There. There. I currently have it pinned. But yeah, I think that's it for the Japanese lessons for now. So if you want to like spend time with me, just like talking about whatever, sure. I'm here. あ、やったぜAnd also, would you like to hear like some good news from me? Like some spoilers, I guess, like a future project. I'll have a third song cover soon. And actually a fourth song cover. Yes. So the third and fourth song covers were recorded not even a month from each other. And I just have like the third song mixed, and the fourth song is currently being mixed. So yeah, so what would be my third and fourth song covers? So my third song cover would be Big Brother. Yes, that's the title. And the artist is Hirasawa Susumu. Yeah, Hirasawa Susumu. Or oh my god, that sounds so bad. Hirasawa Susumu. And the fourth song would be Binary Vampire. The artist is Reveal. Yes, so the fourth song is basically a song from Idolish 7. Zeri, remember I7? Remember? I know! I dada! Woohoo! I dada! I know, like, which is funny because like my first cover song is also an idol song. Like, no, for real. Like, my first cover song, although it's not a game, it's more of like a voice drama kind of like thing. Idol voice drama project. So the first song cover is actually Empty Dream by Luludi. And then the next cover is, a Visual K metal song. like a VK metal song, which was released this year as well. So, and this is like the band's like debut song. So it's called Juju by Mess. I personally love the song, like the original song. I personally love it, and I love the band as well. So if you get to enjoy my cover song, please listen to the original song as well, and please support Mess. Like, they make such good music. I know, like, I'm still stuck in the US, I'm afraid. I'm still stuck in here. Like, honestly, it's not like economic, like, it's not really financial or time restraint that really keeps me here. It's more of like social political reasons. And also legally. Like, I've been advised by my attorney not to leave the United States at all. Like, in the meantime, no. Traveling outside of the US is not recommended. Yeah, that's like legit legal advice. Yeah, I know. Like, as much as I want to, like, you know, travel outside, the problem isn't going out. The problem lies in, am I even going to be going back? Like, can I even go back? Like, what if I get stopped? Like, it's that let's not risk it kind of moment, you know? I know, we are literally witnessing the fall of like a superpower in real time. Mattaku ne. Oh, I love this song too. Oh, also, this is probably like a public announcement. Not really public announcement, but I just want to like share to everyone. Like, particularly to my fellow VTubers as well who does sing and want to sing. I'm open for collabs. I'm open for collabs. Like, for like collaboration. Collaboration. ごめん。ちょっと待って。Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I think he does. Yeah, I think he did the covers too. Oh, wait. There's a song by Luludi that's in full English. I can type it in right now. I think the title is A Butterfly Knife. This song right here. This song. That's the song. This song is in full English. So we can, like, I can probably do this with him. You know what? I can have everyone take a listen to this. This. It's alright, it won't get transferred to the VOD. Unless I have, like, you know, a miss. You take my breath away. More than words can say. Every time you take my breath away. maybe I can check like the lyrics next time, but it's all English. Man, he's also baritone? Man! Oh, I think he can assume the lower one. Because Luludi is like 3 people. Yeah, I'm going for like the official website. How crazy is that? So yeah, so Luludi is basically like 3 people. So we have Rui. Oh, try adding the command if you want to like. You can put it on the queue if you want. Just use like the usual command, exclamation point SR, and then that YouTube link. But yeah, I think you're familiar with this because the character. So this is like Hinagi Rui. Wait, I wonder why is it not working? Hold on, let me copy that. Huh? Oh wait, I failed to copy the correct one. I copied the previous one still. Oh, there. So in Luludi, the one with the lowest note, like the lowest like vocal range, like is Hinagi Rui, and the voice and the seiyu is basically Takeuchi Shunsuke. Oh, hikikatari. Yeah, I think Butterfly Knife would be a good song. So he can take Hinagi Rui's like, you know, lines in the song, and then I can probably take Ageha. But then if it's only gonna be the 2 of us, then I'll just have to like reassign the lyrics and stuff. I'll just like reallocate like the lyrics. We'll sing which lyrics, you know. I've done a similar thing when I actually covered yeah, when I have this like cover. So this one is a duet with Taku. And thankfully, the recording company, the recording label who created, you know, who owns the music for Hanadol, which is Air Ride Records, they're pretty, let's say, they're pretty generous with letting us use their instrumentals. Because on my first cover song, I actually asked the staff, like I asked like them through the official website, like through the official like contact us section. I asked if we could use their instrumentals, to make a cover, and they actually allowed it. Although when we uploaded the video, it was like blocked by a third party claiming to represent, Movic. I immediately repealed that because we had prior authorization, and they actually, removed that copyright claim, which is pretty nice, So if there are like songs that I kind of want to like cover with other people, it's definitely the discography of Luludi. It's just that good. Like Luludi's music is that good. Like on the first cover, I basically used this. I bought like a digital copy of the album and I basically used this. No wonder it got flagged. Suck. Anyways. Wait. If he's open for a trio, I can loop Taku back in as well, and we can actually sing as 3 people properly representing Luludi. Yeah, this is my cover with Taku. Let me check the command. Yep. The curious thing though is like, how would I be able to like export this, Yeah. So what we did is basically, I recorded my lines first. Like, I recorded mine first, along with a lot of like the sub vocals. So majority of the sub vocals in this cover are mine. And then Taku also like supplemented like some of like the missing sub vocals as well, besides his like main vocals. It's fine, honestly. I'm not really in a rush when it comes to these kinds of stuff. As long as he gets to be able to like record, Yeah, I think that's like the reason why I usually just record the sub vocals myself. It's so that the others can just like focus on their main vocals, and I can just like probably let the mix artist do the entire mixing and me mastery, whatever. I'm not sure. Let me check. I have a feeling I'm not. I feel like you can DM me the link instead. This is like kind of the nice thing about like the streaming mode of Discord, because I currently have Discord active, but no one's seeing it active. Okay. Yeah. I'll do it later once the stream ends, or you know what? Let me check right now. Oh, there. I wonder, does he have like a preference on who the artist for for like the illustrations and stuff will be, because this is like one of those moments where I kind of just like select. Like for example, on my first cover, the one you're listening right now, I just like decided, hey, I'll just go with Shishi Soma. Oh, 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 okay. Okay, noted. Oh, this might actually be better. Oh, oh my god. Oh, this kind of works. Like the full screen mode actually works better. Like you can just go with this and do whatever, you know. Moji. This one, I probably just. I mean. It's not a rock'n'roll Japanese lessons without the the sussiness. Don't worry, these are words though, so at best I'm like rated R15. Like good thing I don't have to like rate myself R. I mean, come on, don't out me out in public. Oh my god. Yep, we're getting crazy in this town. Honestly though, I kind of want to like cover a lot more songs. It's just that releasing a cover music video every time is costly. Like, bruh. So I had to like kind of space my I mean, what do you mean behave? Like it's fine, like, you know, everyone can go wild, I guess. I remember like an acquaintance of mine saying, I guess it's mostly because like it's one of those things I kind of want to like do. Oh. Okay, I think like the trick here is that ignore, because it's mostly that's like everyone basically. We hate our own voices. Yeah, the mixing aspect can be I think a lot of like VTubers actually learn how to mix and remaster themselves. One of like the software you can use is Cubase LE. Yeah, it's one of those things you really have to like learn, I guess. This is kind of fun. Oh, Audacity. I think they have like AI plugins, so you can probably use those. I'm not sure which ones are there though. Like for example, if you can have like AI like noise remover, I think. For like the mixing though, I'm not sure like which combination of stuff you'll have to do. Haven't, I actually haven't like explored much about Audacity because when I'm in my computer, I usually record in Cubase Cubase LEAI Elements. It's one of like the programs I got for free because I purchased the Yamaha AG03 Mark II audio mixer 2 years ago. Yeah, if you get that mixer brand new, you can actually like get a bunch of software for free as well. Kind of those. But then it's the Yamaha though, the AG03 though is oh. I think like a good measure could be you could go to some to Cassie's house. Should be quieter in there, I think. I'm not sure though. I haven't been there. Oh my god. Yeah, as for like soundproofing, you can do like the discount method of using like a bunch of like egg cartons, plastering on your walls, but then that's like too much. Yup. I remember I was like a kid. I used to be in like Center for Pop Music. Yeah, I enrolled there to basically get trained for like pop music, like pop singing. And the rooms are basically like filled with like the 30-piece egg carton. Yeah, it's just filled with those. Like the walls, even the ceiling. And they actually make like good dynamics, you know. Or if you're able to like go to a friend's place that's like significantly quiet, I think that's like a good, like otherwise you'll probably have to go to like a studio to be able to record at like really nice level, like Oh, I'm honestly not really sure how like the different like. Oh, okay. Like, is Elgato Wave a condenser microphone though? Like, if you'll be using a condenser, go for like a cardioid. Like the one I have is like from Audio Technica, but I have like a condenser that's also like a condenser, like cardioid. friend of mine has like I forgot the brand, but then it's touted as like but you know, honestly though, condenser microphones are better in recordings. Like honestly though, condenser microphones are way better when it comes to recordings. So the problem is mostly just lies in the ambient noise in the environment. That's basically it. Like a lot of people like employ, at least for streaming, a lot of people employ like sound noise gates. So it's usually like a combination of what do I have here in my OBS? Let me check. So you can have like a combination of noise gate, limiter, compressor, and expander. So those four. Mine though, I currently have my noise gate disabled and my expander. Mostly because like on this one, if you see, I can keep track of my like, you know, my microphone levels basically. So from here, like if the mic doesn't really notice me like breathing and stuff, it goes all the way up to like negative 60 something decibels. Negative 72 even. So that means my room is like pretty quiet, like quiet enough for recording. So it's like passable, I guess. But if your like levels like go here or something, like to negative 30, yeah, that'll be like pretty noisy. For the nth time, I don't know how this works. I don't know how this works. Like, does this do anything? I don't know. But yeah. So, the only like solutions I can only offer is that like you can actually cushion. Like you can surround your microphone with a bunch of like cushions, like a bunch of like blankets and stuff. The thicker the better. Like surround yourself in blankets. The more the better. Oh, it just means the neighborhood is that noisy. Ugh. But yeah, for streaming, I would definitely recommend a dynamic microphone for more cases than not. Or more often than not, I would recommend dynamic for streaming. But for recording, definitely a condenser. What to recommend basically for you to be able to record and stuff. Yeah, if you have like other friends' houses as well that are pretty quiet, or if you get to like, for example, if you get to be on like B&B for like a convention or something, if it's quiet in the B&B, might as well, you know, use that opportunity to record. You know what, fam? I'm honestly rooting for you. Like, gambatte. Oh my god. That's why sometimes English subtitles aren't reliable. Like, aren't reliable. Like, see, it just hallucinates. Whatever. It hallucinates more often than I do. Like, there's only enough room for one Delulu. I probably have to adjust this too. So yeah, oh my god, like I'll need some expert opinions on on like note-taking, you know, apps that allow me to like basically be able to write stuff with the hiragana above. Because I can do this, like this for example, I can kind of do this, but then I wouldn't be able to put in hiragana on top of it. Like for example, Osaka. Hokkaido. Yeah, something like that. And kind of funny that, you know, considering I've been like spending a lot too, so I don't think I'll have like a lot of budget for more cover songs immediately. And I'm currently reminded of my time, like VRs. Oh, gomenasai. My legs actually like bumped on the boom arm. Okay. I think it's like a good time to end the stream as well. Because I have to take a shower and all. But anyways, TMI. So yeah. So for everyone who has been here, like, so how are your thoughts on the newest like Japanese lesson format? So, do you like it, or would you like me to go back to, you know, the iPad? Like, I hope not. Like, or probably like find better candidates, I guess. Yeah, this could be like a drag at times. Like, at least I can. I can scroll. How do you like do horizontal scrolling here though? I'm not sure. Oh no, there's nothing to scroll horizontally. Never mind. So yeah, I hope everyone has learned stuff today. Sorry about like me not being able to put in furigana here. Like particularly here because this is like my name, which is Rokuro. Like R-O-K-U-R-O then U. So Rokuro. So I'll try looking for like measures, like countermeasures, about this. But yeah. I hope you've had fun. So I hope you've had fun, and I think this should be it for today's Japanese lessons. You know what? Also, if you have like tips, like where should I start drawing? Like arigato. Oh, let me check like my notes. Like when are we going to like when are we going to start with adjectives? Oh, not yet. Probably like a few more weeks after. Then we'll get to like, you know, what do you call it again? Conjugating adjectives. So I guess like the next lessons would be like basically a new set of vocabulary. Then arimasu and imasu and stuff. So kind of excited now too. So I hope you've learned something, you know, if I have the talent to do so, like if I have like the skills to do so, I will. But it'll take years for me. Probably, it'll take years. It took me years to master Japanese. It'll probably take me years to master drawing too. I hope my horniness stays long enough for me to master drawing. If that makes sense. Because my biggest driving factor in learning Japanese myself is horny. Yup. Like, y'all do not underestimate the power of being horny. It's one of those great motivators besides spite. Like only spite and horniness like contribute like really like great significantly in keeping someone motivated. Like for example, why did I like fun fact, I used to be 95 kilograms. Master or master or what? Do you want to say it in English like master or master in Japanese or something? Yatta, master. Master. Master, asobo. Yabai. 出てきた。Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the other side of Rokuro is coming out. Uh-oh. But yeah. So, I used to be 95 kilograms. Like 13 years ago. Like 13, it was actually like even like until like 7 years ago. You want proof? Ask Zeri. She knows. She knows how fat I was. Currently I'm 63 kilograms, by the way. So yeah. How did I achieve that weight loss? Spite. I guess I kind of started losing a bit, like barely though. It wasn't as drastic as. Oh, I think it's because you met me. Oh no. The rule of thumb in dieting, the rule of thumb in like weight loss is, or weight gain, whatever your goal is, it's 70 to 80% diet. The 20 to 30% is the exercise. So if you feel guilty about like not being able to exercise really much, just watch what you're eating and you should be good. Watch what you're eating. How much of it are you eating? I think it's more of like the how much of it are you eating. Hence, for those who are actually dedicated to the nutrition aspect of like weight loss, they tend to meal prep because they measure everything. Because that's how they would check their macros. The macros being the macronutrients, the carbohydrates, the proteins, and the fats. Yeah. There's like a lot of calculation involved in, you know, determining how much you should eat in a day. And it's also dependent on like your physical activity for the day. Yeah, a lot of factors come into play, so I am not really, you know, credentialed enough to make like proper advice. So the thing I would, you know, I can only like offer like some rough, you know, like you can start off with like calculating your own metabolic, like resting metabolic rate. Like how much energy do you spend in a day not doing nothing, and not doing anything? Like at rest. Everyone has that baseline. Because a lot of like the calorie like goals, like those targets, they derive from there. But then, you know, for like, what do you call it? For like what do you call it again? For like specifics, if you could get a hold of a dietitian or a nutritionist, they would be like in a better position to tell you stuff. Like what I've been telling, you know, what I've told you is just like it's basically the information that I got, that I basically tried to just like reverse engineer, if that makes sense. I hope it makes sense. Because I'm not sure myself. But yeah, if you're currently holiday season, don't try too much dieting though. Don't try hard, because you're also being affected. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, why is it not working? I have it on. That's weird. Huh, that's weird. I wonder why it didn't activate. I guess there's... Ow! Nanka gomennasai. Ah! Okaeri! Anyways, yeah, in case that fails, I can always manually do it myself, you know? I can always just manually press the button for like the bonk. Anyways, this is just like, that's that moment at this point. Like, I'm no longer teaching Japanese. Why is everyone here? Minna naze koko ni? Like, why is everyone here? Like, would you like to learn more Japanese? I'm tired for today. Like, I can offer this. I have this. Oh, nice, nice. Ah, エロ動画見てる。今日はさすがにまだ見てないよ。I'm not watching it right now, although I have like so many screens. Like, all of my screens are full. No, not enough room for a random ass ero doga in there. But then, funny enough, ero doga isn't really being used anymore as a term. Like, it's no longer ero doga. Like, a lot of Japanese just use AV. Like, AV. Like, in Japanese, like, AV. Like, AV. It's basically an initialism for adult video. Yep. Like, if you want like the boy stuff, yeah, it's GAV, gay adult video. Basically, kind of just that. It's also similar to how yaoi, like, is no longer used in Japan. It's considered a dead term. It's considered a dead term in Japan. It's obsolete. The term they use to encompass all of yaoi and stuff, like boy on boy in literature, safe or unsafe. The umbrella word is BL. Yes, it's. Yep. The umbrella term is BL. So for the Japanese, if you just want to like refer to the risky, like BL books, you'll just say R18 BL. That's it. Like, just R18 BL. And if you want to like say like safe, like the safe for work BL, you just say Kenzen. Kenzen BL. So let me write that down. Just like an extra. Although so Kenzen is oh no. No. I got that wrong. So hold on. So yeah, if you want like the safe for work BL, it's just called Kenzen Bir. Yep. That's it. Or the risky is just like R18 BL. Yeah, nothing too shabby of the sorts, like nah. Although in the Western world, this is what we call and the safer work ones are, you know, are what the Western world calls shonen ai. Hold on. I mean, as long as you know, it's fine. But yeah. So both shonen ai and yaoi are no longer and are not really being used in Japan anymore. But the Western world still uses it. Kind of interesting, right? Oh my god, I'm really loving this. You know, I can like I can literally just like sign everyone here, like, you know. Hold on. Behold my signature. Not bad, right? Anyways, please don't screenshot that. Like, please don't take a screenshot. Like, please don't. Wow. So for GL, for like Girls Love though, for the Yuri for the GL side though, I have no idea. Like, I don't swing that way, unfortunately. I just like boys. Ah. Ow. I mean, there may be something interesting there, but at least, you know, it's not... I'm not the target audience, I'm afraid. Like, that's basically it. I'm not the target audience. So I'm not going to just like, I guess, go enjoy your space. Yeah, that's basically it. Like, that's how fandoms should be, you know? Like, honestly, that's how fandoms should operate. If it's not for you, then just stay out of it. But no! A lot of us would actually, you know, try to apply morals to things that simply aren't, you know, applicable. Like, my brother, in whatever theism you believe in, you are trying to apply morality of real beings on imaginary entities. And you're treating real beings like they're imaginary beings. Like, honestly, for me, if one person cannot differentiate fantasy and reality, then that person isn't really entitled to consume any form of fiction. Like, if you cannot differentiate fiction and reality, don't consume any fictional content. No. Because a lot of fictional content aren't really meant to be real. They're meant to just be fiction. Call them escapism. Because we all do live in a prison that is called the real world. And I think there's like one famous like writer who said something about like who basically made like analogy of like fiction and the real world to a prisoner of war. A prisoner of war's responsibility is to escape. Just like that, it's a person's responsibility to also escape. Like, remember, the escapism is not really the problem. The problem is when you stop, when you stop being able, when you're no longer able to differentiate fiction and reality, and you're starting to treat one like the other, then full stop. You need professional help. I mean, honestly, in this era, we all do. Like, we all do need professional help. And is it a bad thing? Nope. Not at all. Like, I remember like my cousin telling me, your visits to a therapist is akin to visiting a doctor. But yeah, I hope that helps somewhat with like the stigma of like going for like professional mental health care. Like, by all means, please. Whether you're like a student, working, not working, regardless, if you think you're like mentally healthy, just treat your visits to the therapist as, you know, diagnostics. Like, even the healthy people go see their doctors to test, right? For a health check. Similarly, if you think you're mentally healthy, or regardless, go see a therapist. What the therapist would say to you though, that's out of my scope, unfortunately, and that's also confidential. Like, yeah, that's it, confidential. Like, things you discuss with your I can only say one thing from that. I cannot fill from an empty cup. Like, Rokuro is menhera. Like like I'm sorry, I'm like a mental nut job myself. Like, bruh. Like, like I don't think I can ever be of help mentally. Like, if anything, I'm like a mental burden. Fair? It feels like at this point we should just like come to terms with the fact that we all are. We all have our own, you know, like kind of mental nut job. Like, you know, sometimes just it is what it is, you know. It is what it is, you know. Forget about it. No. I'm not like I'm not really an Italian American. とにかくみんなもね、目に離せるところもあるんだ。だから大丈夫さ。Yeah, I mean, let's get down to business to defeat the Huns, and then this video gets copyright strikes. What am I saying? Like random things. Like at this point, this has totally become like a Zatsudan stream. Like I have like stopped teaching Japanese since. I mean, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my. At this point, it's no longer me. Yabai zo. I keep forgetting that this pen, like this pen tab, is not really like an iPad kind of thing where I can just use my fingers. Nope. Oh my god, I'm getting sleepy. Can we just like sleep? Moneo! Let's just sleep, Yasumi. Like honestly though, like once I'm done streaming, I will like cut off like a huge like the Zatsudan portion. Like I'll cut off like the chatting portion. Just so that, you know, the VOD remains like less than relevant, I guess. But you know, it's fine. Free talk is free talk. And the fact that you're listening to otherwise copyrighted content, only live, not in the VOD. Maybe I can ask my my mama, like Unfortunately, you know what? I mean, sure, I can like download a copy of my VOD later, but it doesn't, because I don't have like the recording, like I didn't push the record button on my OBS. Hold on, what time is it in my like time zone already? It's... Oh my god, 23:24. Anyways. Oh, minimizing this one is kind of fun. Yup, I haven't done like my Wuthering Waves dailies, my Genshin dailies, even my Voice Protocol dailies. Like, I haven't done those. Can someone just do those for me? I'm too lazy. Like, it feels like a Friday to like. It feels like today's a Friday, even though it's not yet Friday. It's Thursday. Like, bruh. Yabe. あくびが出てきた. Oh. Oh. Wait, there was like a photo op earlier? Oh. Tell guild boss I said hi. Oh. Oh, cake. Lamau. Ah. Oh no, I'm like hopelessly... I'm hopelessly like sleepy. Is it because like I went for like 20 minutes of like Stairmaster? Like earlier was like my leg day. So a bunch of like leg exercises, like squats and whatnot. So I'm like, my legs feel like jelly. I think my legs will feel like jelly tomorrow. Like starting tomorrow for the next 2 days, like 2-3 days. Yep. I forgot I still have that. I am so not excited for like, you know, tomorrow's like set of exercises. But it's fine, like I'm not streaming tomorrow, so there's no stream tomorrow, so I think I should be good. But yeah. Maybe once I get like guides on how to draw, maybe I could like start streaming myself practicing. Like, you know what? I could probably make it like a once weekly stream, just like me practicing how to draw. Like every time I'll have just like a topic of like, hey, what should I draw this time? Currently I don't have Yabe, nemutai. Ah. No, yamete. No, not that. No, not that kind of practicing. Oh my god. We're going to get ourselves banned at this rate. But why are y'all still here though? Like, aren't y'all supposed to be sleepy? But wait, like, check all of y'all. It feels like some of you are from. If I want to stream sussy art, like but one day I would start streaming like risky artworks, like making risky stuff. I may have to create my own Pixiv sketch or Picarto, or R18 YouTube stream. Like I'll probably have to like set it to like R18, something like that, and pray not to get banned. Or probably just Pixiv sketch or Twitter, whatever. Oh my god, I can't check some of like the stuff here, like currently at least, like what's happening? And where's like my cursor now? Oh my god, I have like a lot to like catch up. But then, yeah, there's like a lot of like options though. But it can be like members only kind of like thing, you know? I am YouTube. Yeah. I'm getting sleepy. I think it's time. I mean, it's overdue. Like, I'm literally like overdue to like ending this stream. Like, I've long since stopped teaching Japanese. I'm just like yapping. Coffee is tomorrow. Like, what do you mean coffee? Like the supporting site coffee, like KOFI. Like if you want like coffee, like the website, I do. Thank you, Stream Elements for the for the bit. Where's like my coffee? Was it like coffee.com/ was it this? I think? Oh yeah, it's this. Oh hi, yeah, see this? Yeah, I think I have like prints here too. Yeah, shameless plug, but here you are. Yep, if you're interested in an NSFW print too, like, why not? Anyway, so, would I even be able to, like, make a PDF copy of this? Huh, let me see if I can export it. Oh, I can only like export one page at a time. Or what if so I have both selected, export as PDF. Where's like my basic Japanese lesson? But there, today is like 12:04, but then I usually go for like Japan Standard Time. Why is it trying to connect to my printer? That was weird. I don't know if that got saved, but I guess it's fine. It's fine. Whatever goes. So I think it's a good time for us to raid out. So, who do we raid for today? Let me know who to raid. Any suggestions? Who do we raid for today? Who do we raid? Oh, you know what? I haven't like raided someone in general for like quite a long time. So let's go raid Coco Bun. Yeah, I noticed he's on, so... So yeah, let's go. He's playing Voice Protocol. Uh-oh. He's playing Blue Protocol as well. Uh-oh. Is he just farming all day? Farming, not farting. Oh my god. So yeah, with that, thank you so much for... Thank you so much for today's stream. So yeah, lessons have ended. So yeah, I mean 1.5 hours ago. Anyways, はい、迷惑の今月閉幕と宣言する。はい、来てくれてありがとうございました。というわけで、ココバンさんをレイドさせていただきたいと思います。So our raid message is this. Don't forget to copy paste. And we'll see you next week.